Hi guys, this is Skylar again. I wanted to do a update to my fire kit, if it works out anyway. This is the first time I'm going to be igniting one of these, and I figured I would record it and see how it did. If it doesn't turn out very well, you won't be seeing this video. Anyway, I just wanted to show and also do a quick comparison. These Ignito, if you saw my fire kit that I did, I keep these in there and they work very good. And I'll do another for a comparison with the new thing that I found here. But both of these are found at Kroger. What I'm basically introducing here is a Zip fire starter. It's in Kroger over near the barbecuing items, charcoal, things like that, lighter fluid and all. At least they are in my store. So that's where I found them, but I'm sure you can find them other places. They look pretty neat. They are a little thick. So before I get started on all that, I'll just show you that, for example, if you use the Nesbitt stove, I know mine's kind of disgusting and charred up, but aren't they all? If you use it and want to store your fuel, this will not fit. It won't close up right. So that would be a bad option for that. One of the things I want to do though is see if I can open it up. It's kind of a hard brick compared to this being very thin. It's malleable to whatever shape I need it to be, so if I wanted it in here I can pretty much fold it in half, stick it inside, and I don't care if this gets wet. I don't know how this does with getting wet. I may try that just to see how it works. When I stop the video, I'll go grab some water and see how it works out. Anyway, you light it directly. I'm going to see how it takes a spark, because the Ignitos do take a spark from ferrocene rod, and so you don't have to have a lighter. I'm going to see if this does the same, and then as a burn test, so that I don't have to sit here and try and get it lit quick, I have my lighter here to light the Ignito and compare the two. Anyway, I'm going to go grab some water. I'm going to open this up and cut a section off of it to see if that would be a good idea to do, and then you would be able to use this to start several fires if that works out. Anyway, I'm going to stop it here, guys, and I will be right back. Hi guys, I got it out. I started to cut a piece off of it. A couple things I noticed about the texture. It's very light, and I can smell it smells like kerosene on it. But when you cut it, it will crumble. I'll show you here. I couldn't really cut it that easy. It crumbled into pieces, not small pieces, just chunks rather. So I wanted to show a couple things like the weight. As you can see, it's a pretty big block here, and it really doesn't weigh hardly anything. Let's see, to give you a number here, I'm going to do my scale. It is 1.6 ounces, so it's actually pretty light. Let's see, do a comparison here. For those of you that have used these before, these are considerably lighter at 0.7. So, but there's a lot more fuel here, and we don't know if that's going to be good or bad that it weighs that much. We don't know how long these will burn. Anyway, move that out of the way. Okay, I got my fire containment thing here, the pot dish. Okay. Now what I want to do is try and see how it works with water and things like that. So I will do just a quick test burn to start with. But what I'm going to do is put it back in the bag here. You're supposed to just light the bag, and that's how it works. You don't have to take it out and do anything. So I'm going to test this with the ferrocene rod and see if it does take a spark. Yes, it takes a spark pretty good. I'll also compare it to one of these And I forgot to open my garage door, so while that burns, hold on. I guess you can probably tell, sorry for the noise there, you can probably tell this goes off a very big fire, big flame. This is pretty good. How does it do with water? Well, it's about time for us to find out. Does not care if it gets wet, apparently. It is trying to recover already, and it's burning off the water. I already knew that about the Ignito, but I wanted to check and see how this did. Anyway, I'm going to let the time run on this a little bit just to see how long it goes, and I'll turn the camera back on and do another test in a little bit, guys. Thanks. Okay, guys, I'm back. The burn test is over. I had to take it out of the garage because it started billowing quite a bit of smoke, and I didn't want to be in here with it, even though I had the garage doors open, and I didn't want to turn my ceiling black. It does put off carbon, so like with my alcohol stove, things like that, there is no carbon residue on any of the equipment, but this does billow black smoke, but both of them do. So there's really no difference there, other than the fact that the Zip super starters will put off a lot more because they burn for so much longer. To give you some times, the Ignite will burn for 12 minutes, and the Zip super starter burned for exactly 24, twice the amount of time. And it was also missing about 15 to 20% of the material that I cut off to see if I could take it out and see how it cut to separate for, like if I could cut it into fourths or whatever, but it crumbles. That wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily, it's just let you know that it does do that. But like I said, it burned for a lot longer. I'm guessing with the other 15 to 20%, it probably would have reached the 28 to 30 minute range, and that's a significant difference. Anyway, this is what they look like. These are the boxes they come in. You get 6 of them in a box for, I think they were $6.95 or something like that, so a little over $1 a piece. To give you accurate measurements, the bag, of course, shrinks up around as 2.5 inches long, 2 1/4 wide, and just under 1 inch thick. But anyway, there it is. It did do pretty good. I'm going to light this just to see how easy it is to light without the bag's help. I don't know if the bag was helping me any, so I wanted to give it a quick test. Oh wow, yeah, it lights up no problem by itself too. So anyway, there's my new discovery I found today at Kroger, and like I said, they are the Zip Super Starters by Starter Log, sorry. It's a Starter Log series, it looks like. Pine Mountain is the producer of it. Anyway, I'm going to stop the video, put out this fire, and hope to see any comments, responses. You can see some of the differences and pros and cons on both, and I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.